Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I am pretty good. It is 10:15 Central Time, and I am in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma at Cedar Creek Lumber Wholesalers. I got up at 8 this morning, left at 8:15 from Muskogee, and got up here about 35 minutes. Actually didn't take all that long. I was surprised. There's almost no traffic. Got here and found out that I was supposed to have an appointment. But the shipping receiving clerk took pity on me, and she let me go ahead and do it now since they were slow. And as soon as I started untarping, a line of trucks pulled up that had appointments. But that's alright. I got untarped and got everything undone, put away, and he's undoing it now. It took me about 50 minutes to unsecure and untarp, and he's ready for me. Right back. I'm sorry about that. He wanted me to go ahead and give me my unload sheet so I can go inside and get my bills while he finished. What was I saying? So yeah, it took him about 40 minutes to unload because it's almost 11 now. I got a pre-plan. I'm not sure whether I'm going to like it or not. Going over to Culture Metals Collector, something like that, here in Tulsa, and I'm picking up what it says is steel products, which probably means linear or aluminum or something like that. But it's a two-stop. First delivery. First delivery is in Fort Worth in the morning, and then there's a Bridgeport delivery in the afternoon. I have a feeling that's supposed to be my home load, because Bridgeport and Fort Worth are right next to the house, so which means this week is going to be very slim. I'm trying to think. I got 900. I got almost 1,000. No, it was 969 miles for the no, it wasn't. I take that back. 625 miles for the shuttle, and then a sat, and then no, it's yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's 968 miles for the shuttling, and then I got 500 for this little thing here, and this one coming was about 450, if that. So it'll be close to 2,000, but it's going to be less than I wanted. And I haven't heard anything about my student yet. I guess I'll let y'all know. I'll talk to y'all after I get over to this place. See ya. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I could be better if I can find my sunglasses. It is 12:30 Central Time, and I'm at Cochler Metals in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Though I'm not sure I'm staying here. I had a pre-plan, like I said, and much better. And so I headed over here. My appointment was for 1:30. I got over here and parked, and I was talking with some other Mavericks, and finally moseyed on inside to check in. Yeah, sure, check in early, maybe get out early. Once I checked in, I found out that the load number that I had matches a different load that had been changed, and things are not what they seem to be. There's like 4 Mavericks here. There was 6, an IC and 5 regulars, and the IC's gone, and then another guy's gone. But there's 3 or 4 of us left, and one guy's got what looks to be my load, but it's not the stops he thinks it is. And then another guy is waiting to unload, and he doesn't have a load yet. And I got here, and my load's gone. Technically, it's on his truck, the former guy's truck, going to him, but he doesn't know it. He thinks he's going to Think to Longview, but he may be going to Cohen and then to Fort Worth. I was supposed to go to Bridgeport in Fort Worth. Well, the Bridgeport stop was canceled, and they put Cohen on it and then reissued the load after it had been reissued twice because of other changes. So, not really sure what's going on. I talked to my fleet manager. He said this is a Fort Smith broker load, so they're going to have to figure out what to do. I do know that another driver who was here got his empty call. He said that he got a message back saying there was 27 trucks in the Tulsa area, and they were like 20 loads short. I guess I will let you know. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I am better. It is 3:30 Central Time, and I'm on the Maverick Yard in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I ended up sitting there in Tulsa for about another half hour or so. I got a message back from West, the ALM, telling me that the loads were totally screwed up. Like we didn't already know that. And so they canceled it, mine, canceled the other drivers, and sorry. Ooh. There you go, a little better. Sorry. And I got a message telling me just to head to Fort Smith. That's cool. I got shorted on the mileage because they paid me from where I unloaded to get here, which was a shorter difference than where I was. That's okay. They paid me $30 for going over there and waiting. I guess it's all right. It doesn't help my out of route miles though. Just as I was coming into Fort Smith, I was actually still on 271, getting ready to cross the border into Arkansas from Oklahoma, because I take the lower. A lot of guys take 40 over and then come down 540. I don't do that. I go around the bottom. It's shorter. A lot of guys don't realize that when you're coming off of 40. But just as I was coming across the border, I got a message with a load. I'm actually not loading here at Maverick. I'm going across the street to load at Gerdau. It looks like I'm going to pick up 4 bundles of gray bar, and I'm taking them down to Laredo, Texas, due Monday morning. So that means I get to go home. This week is really going to be short for miles. I mean, I guess I could go ahead and drive it all the way down, skip going home, go ahead and go down and get to Laredo and spend my weekend in Laredo. But I don't like that idea. I do like that idea because that'll put all my miles on this week's check. I don't like that idea because I won't be able to go home and see my wife and kids. Though I probably won't see any other kids. I'll only see my stepson. But my appointment's at 5:30, so I got about 2 hours before I gotta go over there. So I'm going to get the company car, go get something to eat, and go buy a new chin strap down at Granger, because the one I have broke this morning, and I don't want to. It's hard to get new ones out of these guys unless you go to Fort Smith. I go to Little Rock to get one from those guys there. So that's it for right now. We will probably check in again once I'm loaded. See you later. YouTube, how are you this evening? I am pretty good. It is about 7 p.m. and I am still in Fort Smith on the Maverick Yard. As you saw in the video, I did go load that gray bar, and unfortunately the camera's battery died well, before I got to the real securement. I'm gonna have to come up with some way of getting power to it. It only has about a 45-minute life, it seems. It's something I might have to work on. I have another solution in the works. Like I said, I think I've mentioned, I've ordered a drive cam that has a rear camera as well. So, and it's got a 24-hour record life onto an SD card. So that battery problem won't happen again because the power is supplied to the main unit, which will be in the front, and then the camera will be strung in the back. It is Bluetooth, so it won't have to worry about it, because the camera supposedly transmits the unit transmits the power to the camera, as well as copies of footage. That's what I have been told, and we will have to try it and see. If not, I'm gonna try that one, because they're supposed to send it to me, and I'm gonna test it for them. Once I get it, I'll play with it. If it works, then we'll start using it. If not, then I won't. Otherwise, I'm gonna order a Falcon cam, because I know those work. I haven't had one before, but I know a couple people do, and they seem to like them. It took, I called over there early at 4:30. They had me go straight over. My appointment wasn't until 5:30. As you saw, I barely had time to do anything after I parked the truck in the line for getting it. Then he rolled out there and started putting it on. I mean, I didn't have a chance to do anything. So I was actually in and out of Gerdau from the point I got onto the scale to the point I got out, back on the scale to leave, was less than 20 minutes. And then it took me about another 30 minutes to secure it. And I did it slow because I thought the camera was recording. I didn't realize it wasn't recording until I got in the truck to look at the footage. Otherwise, it probably would have taken me less time than that, because there's no tarp job. But there's a picture on Facebook, and I'll include it here after this real quick. I had about 4.5 hours of drive time remaining when I was done, but I decided just to go ahead and stay here because it's a 5.5 hour drive to the house. Instead of I wouldn't be able to make it tonight. And so I decided to take a shower, and I'm just going to relax here and leave really, really early in the morning, probably about 3:30 or 4 in the morning, and head down. So there will not be a video again until I unload in Laredo. Sorry, folks. I guess a little slim on the videos this week. But I'm working on making these better and more interesting based on requests that I've gotten. So, and hopefully y'all are finding the new material better. So I hope y'all have a great weekend. And until we speak again, keep the shiny side up. 73s. Good night.